that YAWI has been playing a lot of Kufra. So I don't know if he's gonna go for the Brave Smite or the Concussive Blast, but the Concussive Blast did work on his end. He might actually go for that again. Alice will be banned by Team Chik. Wow, that's actually a nice ban. I mean, it's not really the first choice for NXP Solid, but that Alice really made sense. You know what?
It really does.
If you would look at the first 3 picks of Team Chik, those are melee heroes. So if Alice gets in vicinity, he can just sustain himself and deal damage at the same time.
Yeah, they'll just basically group up into a ball. No one's gonna die, right? And then Team Chik is just going to fade because of Kotter Inferno, because of Alice overall skill set. It will definitely destroy the lineup. Now on the side of NXP though, they're hovering some pretty interesting picks. No doubt about the Valier. It's obviously gonna get locked in. I would love to see a Valier against the lineup of Team Chik here, especially since they have the Harif. But the Roger is the one that I'm not 100% sure of. It makes a lot of sense, to be honest. This Roger is going to have a fun time. No one can actually control him very well. But is the damage output going to be enough? Or will it be like earlier where we saw RENEJAY just making up for everything else that NXT Solid had?
Trying to make sense of this Hayabusa pick, to be honest. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yuzong isn't here at the other side, and technically Yuzong Hayabusa, it favors the Hayabusa matchup. That matchup favors the Hayabusa. It's probably one of his best heroes. I'm not really sure. It's
possible to get the replays at this point. Anyway, let's see if this is gonna work out here. Team Chik versus XP Solid for that securing of the upper bracket with the semifinals. Of course, the first blood for NXT Solid. They just walked in, threw literally 1 skill each, and then got a kill. How basic can you get?
How basic can you get? And HOTDOG, how mispositioned can you get at that point?
Exactly.
And look at MB, he's just going for Sent. He knows that Hayabusa doesn't have anything on him right now, and the execute is there. He just really wanted to go for that, and he thought that Hayabusa had the retribution, but probably was surprised that he got the execute there. So let's see. NXP Solid, they have H2O on the Roger. They're gonna funnel it. They're gonna funnel everything on him, and he even got the purple buff of Kizetsu.
That is big.
That is. Kizetsu.
Yeah, you can really tell Butters knows what's up, man.
Harris without the purple is not a hat.
Exactly. You cannot do what H2O was doing last game without the purple buff, without the turtle buff. So good luck to Team Chik in this one. If they can get kills on other parts of the map, please go ahead, because your advantage in terms of pickings are gonna start to fade because you are bleeding your buffs away to NXP Solid.
Look at MB here. Jester even gets it. Wow.
1-2, and he still gets that crab. Beautifully done.
You know,
Team Chik. Yep.
You know what? This Roger werewolf form actually looks like Yuzong at some point. If you see it first, like the first time you see it, is this Yuzong? Then you were like, oh, it's Roger because he faced out.
That they kind of walk in a similar way, right? So yeah, here we go again. Another fight trying to be engaged in by Team Chik, but as you can see, a huge heaven and earth difference here so far in terms of decision making and map control.
NXP Solid looking really solid, and look at that. This is the Gillette instant replay. H2O going in, shaving everyone down.
Oh,
it's the best the man can get.
That's just the best that they could get as well, in terms of just getting those kills. That was all you can hope for. And think about it. It was Team Chik initiated that one in the first place. So, oh Come on. I just want to watch right now. I don't even want to cast this one. This is just a murder house right now.
Yeah.
We're seeing.
PABU going in, RENEJAY almost falling low. RENEJAY going in. Will he pay the price? No, he won't. He will get away. H2O here being the big bad wolf that he is. Arf, arf, arf.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I didn't have I didn't have any words to, you know. I lost
Yeah,
words, so I just barked. Not barked.
You
barked.
barked. Yeah, that's. I think that was well timed anyway because
The
it
bark?
was just H2O.
The bark.
Yeah, because H2O just did it. You know, H2O just getting everything else that Team Chik was offering on the table. So now the jitters might be starting to sink in here for Team Chik. Do they think they might be getting outclassed? Because if that happens, your mentality, that means the game already.
PABU here, RENEJAY eating that. He was going to eat that.
What?
And okay, something just happened there, and it stopped. Jester getting caught out. The Valir is there. Kizetsu getting caught out by YAWI. Zaman Force isn't really the best place to be in right now. And look at this. Deadly Poison Stringers doesn't really hit anyone. YAWI gets thrown out back to the turret. The turret will take him down. Jawhead as well will go down. Will actually survive, and Jawhead will actually take someone down. I'm sorry about that, but Jester will be that casualty. They both look like robots. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, they do. They do look super similar at this point. Look at the amount of damage and that this lineup can put just with these items, right? Most of them are just on Raptors and boots, but they are still able to just maneuver the game into their favor because they control all of the buffs, like all the time.
I actually agree with you there. And Team Chik, they need to stop the bleeding. This is one of the things that you wouldn't really want if you're in the MPL close qualifiers. You want to win as much as possible. You do not want to put yourself in a position where you go to the lower bracket and you face a loss of an elimination round. That's not what you want. MB even gets the red buff.
Again,
How do you fight this? They have no buffs, and NXP solid. They're really solid and just securing everything for their side.
I mean, you don't need items if you have full control of all the buffs. Red, purple, and turtle, orange, whatever color you call it. If you have control those, it's only a bonus that you have items. They already do a lot of damage. And because of that, they have full control of almost each and every corner of this map so far. Even MB on that fam, who's supposed to be just an anchor to weigh down that lane, he is not afraid to just walk into the fight. He knows he can't die immediately because no one has a buff. No one can slow him down, right? No one can skill spam him, and they're just winning it out because of that. Look at this.
MB using the flicker out, doesn't want to get thrown out here, but RENEJAY is the casualty. Zaman Force, everything was thrown out. Will they get another kill? Will this be worth it? No, it won't, as Jester will help MB bail out.
Yep, and now it's going to be NXP going hard here. H2O doesn't even need to really put much effort. He is just free farming all around the map. Like, I want to go to the enemy jungle. Yeah, I'll just walk in here. No one can stop me, right? That's what's happening here right now. And the bottom lane turret is also being taken here. Chester on the sides. Last Insanity is trying to clear that minion wave. And that's all they can do. That's all Team Chik can do right now. It actually is just so scary. What is Kizetsu gonna do in this game?
Kizetsu wants to drag this to the late game. Like, right now you don't have the items, but for sure to the late game you'll get that. And look at this, Atlas gets caught out once again, and Last Insanity was forced to be used to get him out of there. And be just being annoying into the top lane, even throwing the slaughtering sites. Okay, at least Sent got it.
Yeah, at the very least, right? So still though, the push is gonna be happening on bot lane. RENEJAY, just like earlier, going hard on that Hellcurt and no one is even gonna contest. Now this turtle is gonna be up, and obviously NXP is gonna get it. It's just a question of who. Maybe RENEJAY might and H2O want a coin toss on it, but nah, H2O is just gonna get all of it, and they're just gonna go non-stop once more.
Mm-hmm. NXP solid. They are really just being dominating right now. Team Chick. The things that were great about Team Chick on their series number 1, we see no remnants of it. Even the remnants are gone.
Yep, that's all like a memory.
It's all
Fragments of memories.
It's a fragment of a memory. It's an imagination when Team Chick was just, being as dominating as ever, Series 01.
Yep. So how do you actually just close this out if you're NXP? Are you just waiting for a good opportunity? Like, are you just waiting for Team Chick to slip up? Maybe the Jawhead might be out of position. I think that's the only thing you're just waiting for. Just one of them to make a mistake, then you just steamroll into the middle. Like, I don't think anyone can
wait for them to mess up. I mean, we talked about this. They're not the cleanest team in terms of playing, in terms of their mechanics. So just wait for them to make a mistake, and when they make a mistake, you make the most out of it. Then you just win from there.
So that's basically it. Are we gonna see Team Chick just falter here, or will they pull something out of the hat? Because slowly but surely, 1 kills for PABU, 1 kill for Sent, 1 kill for HOTDOG.
This is the time where they just go down.
Yeah, this is.
And they even use the ultimate Hayabusa is here. And H2O doesn't care. He knows that he has the damage. He knows that he has the lifesteal. And Atlas will go down. That is 2 people going down. That is not actually 2 people. That is 1 person going to the side of Team Chick. H2O. His damage output is just way too high. Even in human form, you can feel the damage output.
And that's all you need here at this point. And you have a team that's gonna enable you to reach your targets. And that's why you just go for damage at this point. All in. Non-stop, and with the confidence that you got from your teammates, you're already there. You're already grabbing the final spot, right? You're already on the way to the pedestal, as they say. You just need to close this out.
At least YAWI and RENEJAY went down, and that's a plus onto the side of Team Chick. At least they get something going on their side. Now the Lord is gonna come out anytime soon from the side of NXP Solid. It's gonna be pushing for the side of Team Chick. Now YAWI and RENEJAY is up, and they can support the push that's gonna happen here for the side of NXP Solid. It's very important for them to be here just because Kufra is actually the one who's gonna initiate the fight. And RENEJAY is their insurance policy. What do I mean by insurance policy? He's not doing great right now. So what he does is he presses the Dark Knight Falls and lets his team get out.
Yep. So I think that's basically it, right? If YAWI can catch 1 good guy here in this engagement, that's gonna be it. So eyes on YAWI if he goes for that big Tyrant's Rage push. Lord walking up onto that tower. Big swings coming into that output here. And the mid lane, big minions on bottom and mid are still something you need to worry about. Bottom lane inhibitors already gone as well. I think this is it. We're just waiting. Just waiting for that final moment. Slowly but surely.
Chester uses the Winter Truncheon. HOTDOG will he be the first one to go down? No, he won't. It will be the Hayabusa and RENEJAY onto the backlines, and look at that with the Vengeance, Deadly Poison Stingers. He even uses the Petrify, and that is going to be it. Game number 1 going to the side of NXP Solid.
So, what happens? What happened there? What happened here? I feel like that is just Outlast. That's the only word